What is up, YouTube fam? Thank you so much for being here with me wherever you might find yourself at the time of crossing this video. So today I have a pick a card for you guys in regards to the new moon in Aries that we have today. So Aries is the first astrological cycle. I like to call them cycles of phase, house, or however you want to see it, of the astrological wheel. So they basically let us know that there's a new cycle, a new astrological cycle starting in the year. And with this new cycle starting, there's there's a lot of new beginnings. There's a lot of new vitality energy if we take advantage of it. So today the moon is in Aries and the sun is also in Aries. So that's bringing a lot of clean slate type of energy into our energy, but as well as helping us clear out a lot of fear, a lot of trauma, a lot of wounds that have been left open, or that we have been stuck licking them instead of actually healing them. Okay, so let's see what this new moon and Aries has for you guys with this new moon energy, how it will be transformative in your life. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe my video to continue to support me in my work. Don't forget to also check out my Instagram for daily readings and a lot of stuff that I upload there that is going to be very helpful for one's journey, as well as visiting my shop. I have an online Etsy shop. I do have a sale going on right now, and for those who are interested or who have not already subscribed to my Buy Me a Coffee page, please do so now. Support my reading spiritual scriptures. Not only that, but I will also be starting a new workshop on there that is called the 12 cycles of healing, that is going to start and kick off with this Aries season, and where I will be going through each of the cycles with you and creating workshops through each of the cycles to help you kind of navigate through each of the ebb and flows of these cycles, to kind of help you in releasing and achieving and bringing in things, and a lot quicker than it would have been done without walking and balancing and working through these energies as our ancestors did in the past. So if you're interested in that, don't forget to go ahead and check that out. The links will be down below, and also the timestamps will be pinned down below. So I'll go ahead and see you guys at your pile. All right, pile one. So if you pick pile one, then this is your reading. So what is it that you need to know? How will this new moon in Aries be transformative in your life? So with you guys, the energy that I was feeling is like a lot of frustration, a lot of energy of needing to get back up again, needing to start over again, maybe once or twice, or maybe even 3 times, and where you kind of had to get up one thing after another. And I feel like there's a lot of energy here of needing to be persistent and being able to keep going, not to give up. There's a lot of maybe going back to old patterns, or maybe fearing of falling into old patterns. There's a lot of just a lot of energy here where there's a lot of back and forth, and where things might be a little too hyper focused, or maybe you're just too focused on one story or one scenario or one perspective, and where you're not allowing yourself to see the different possibilities, or the different outlets, or the different universals energies around you, in a sense that there's multiverses around you, and there's not just one. And it's funny because I was just thinking about this the other day too, how wherever you might live, you might feel like that's only one world. But once you leave that world that you feel like it's one world, there's a lot more worlds out there. There's another world in another country. There's another world in a different, city. There's like things are different everywhere. And where you're just so accustomed to one thing that you feel like that's only what exists around you. But again, that's only being focused in one perspective, only seeing one perspective, only experiencing one perspective. When there's many perspectives of yourself as well. There's many perspectives of, the things in front of you. There's many perspectives of other people. Like what you see in one thing, other people don't see the same thing. And that's a different perspective right there. So again, allowing yourself to see the different perspectives and not getting lost in what it is that you see right in front of you. Being able to zone out, or to zoom out, in a sense. So I'll go over these cards at the end. Pile one. So we have faith, humanity, and benevolence. Stay calm, trust the good in yourself and others, see the light in the world. And again, it's about, you know, seeing the light in the world and not just seeing the negative in the world. Like, you might be seeing it, like, well, this can happen because there's a war, or this can happen, well, because of the coronavirus, or, you know, it's just seeing things was just so darkness, or just seeing things from one perspective, when you can still become a millionaire even though there's, you know, a war going on, or, you know, you could still be so healthy knowing that there's a pandemic out there, you know, knowing that you could still create your dreams even though you don't have the money to if you feel like you don't have the money to build those dreams, in a sense. But again, it's allowing yourself to see the many possibilities and not just being stuck in one thing, having faith in the humanity and in the benevolence of the universe that it can provide. No place like home. There's a lot of inner changes that is occurring within you. This card is making me feel like there's just a lot of changes that are being initiated in order for you to kind of declutter, to clean house. Love is all around. Night girl spirit. Spirit wants you to remind yourself that love is all around. And again, to see the world through loving eyes. Following your own beat of your heart. Following what resonates. Following what makes you, you know, sing or hum or feel that inner song within yourself. Because everything around you is singing, but it's just that you're not willing to listen to those songs. So we have Four of Cups. So a lot of you guys are letting go of a lot of emotions, clearing out a lot of emotions, decluttering a lot of inner space within yourself, letting go of a lot of toxic traits. You guys have been healing, transmuting, letting go of things that no longer resonate with you guys, letting go of patterns, you know, learning to support yourself, learning to get up again. Because again, here, you know, the Four of Cups is by themselves and dwelling over the things that have been lost or the things that have been spilled. But it's like not realizing that you still have yourself, not realizing that you still have a second chance, not realizing that the sun will rise again. Not realizing that you can play your own song, your own beat with the guitar that is standing right next to you, but you just have forgotten how to play your own song. And you guys are just relearning to play your own song right now. And this is what this is all about for you guys with this new moon in Aries. It's finding your song again, or relearning to play your song, or maybe learning or reminding or remembering how to play your song again. Assess the situation, because you guys are now assessing every situation. You guys are being contemplating a lot. You guys have been seeing how far you've come. You know, you guys are seeing, you know, what needs to leave, what needs to change. But it's like you guys are in the sense of assessing things, and through assessing things, you're filtering things out. You know, you're using your digestion. You're digesting things, whether it be literal or metaphorically speaking, because you needed to trust yourself more. Because you need to believe in yourself more. You need to trust yourself more. Trust your intuition. Trust your heart. Trust what you believe. Trust your actions. Trust what you see. And not doubt it. It's basically just trusting what you see in that moment. If you see a sign, trusting what it feels, or what you feel when it comes to you. You know, when you come across someone, trusting what, you know, the impression that you get from that person, you know, trusting your intuition and the ideas that you receive in those moments of contemplation, and no longer hiding yourself or hiding in the shadows, allowing things to be shown, allowing things to be, to come to light, because there's nothing for you to worry about, because everything is okay, but you need to trust more. You need to trust more. Yeah, things have been maybe a little, you know, things have been hitting the fucking fan, but it's just that it's okay. It's okay. Things are hitting the fan, but you are not hitting the fan. And things are hitting the fan in order for you to see things differently, to see things and assess things differently, so that you could infuse loving thoughts and emotions into the situation to ensure that the highest possible outcome flows effortlessly. Okay, because there's a beautiful outcome at the end of this turmoil or tower moments, but it's only to release yourself a lot of these things, because we need to let go of the persona or the victimhood, the victim mentality. We need to let go of the limited beliefs of ourself. And that comes with great lessons. That comes with, living and working or walking through the halls of learning in a 3D aspect. Because when I started my spiritual healing, I actually had a lot of dreams of being in a school space, or always feeling like I was running and needed to get to this classroom to get to school. And it's always in a atmosphere that was surrounded by classroom or teachers and people around me. And I feel like and this place was always surrounded by water. So I feel like that was only like allowing me to kind of, I feel like that happens for you to kind of view your life differently, or kind of, see what you've been through, or what you've been working through, and emotions that you've been needing to work through. And it's kind of like the book of life, and where they show you your book of life, and you tap into your Akashic records, and you're able to see, the blueprint of your life, and what you decided to archetype or to narrative, or what narrative to play out in your life before you incarnate into this life. So you guys have been seeing a lot of confirmation in your life right now, a lot of signs, a lot of things, even from people that you have been receiving a lot of confirmation in regards to, things that you've been doing or seeing or feeling. There's also new spiritual guides that are becoming in with this new astrological wheel years to help you and to access, like, it's like you guys are moving to the next grade in a sense. And it's so funny because even one time I think I had a dream that I was graduating, and I haven't had a dream about a school aspect in a while. But again, because I'm a spiritual person, and once you access that stuff, because I was going through a lot of things in my life that, were rock bottoms in my life. And I actually went through more than 3 or 4 rock bottoms in my life, and then where I felt like I was never going to get out of. I felt like I would just keep going, things after another, and I kept getting knocked down, no matter how much I tried, no matter how much I tried to, control, no matter how much I tried to do outside of me. But until I decided to go within myself, that's when a lot of things started changing and shifting for me. And I started accessing different pages, or different potentials, different perspectives of myself, and where I have conquered and achieved before in past lives, or already have learned in past lives, and where I didn't know I was able to do or capable of. And for instance, in what I'm doing right now, I didn't know I was this intuitive. I didn't know I was, so psychic. I didn't know I was a healer. I didn't know I had all these potentials within me, because I never accessed them. I never went within myself. So again, it's like a lot of you guys are learning all these situations, are accessing your book of life, and you're seeing things, and maybe tapping into different chapters, accessing different wisdom and stuff like that. And it's funny, knowledge. So it's like you guys are accessing all these knowledge parts of yourself, and where you're able to use it and utilize it towards this new chapter in this new astrological year in your life, to help you in this new grade, to help you in this new level of your life, in this new chapter or phase of your life. Because now you're accepting things that are, you're learning to accept things of how they happen, because you can't change it no more. It happened in the past, so you can't change it. We can't change the past, so what you can change is the future. You can change what you create from the now. You could change the step that you take going forward from here, but you can't change anything that happened in the past. So by you accepting this, you're able to see things from a different perspective. You're able to see things from a different eyes, to the eyes of the angels. You're able to see yourself from a different perspective, and maybe forgive yourself in certain situations, or forgive others, and remove yourself from a certain victimhood or limited beliefs that you always placed on yourself, or that maybe others have placed on yourself. Because the truth is being told to you guys right now. Your spiritual guides are being very honest with you guys and putting everything on the table. Because Aries has now shifted. The moon has now shifted into Aries. The sun is in Aries. Mercury has shifted into Aries, and I believe Chiron is in Aries as well. So that's all these energies coming in order to help us release ourselves from this persona, from this mask, from this person we identified with, in order to identify with something that's more authentic to ourselves, which is our higher selves. into a higher version of ourselves. And we're able to release ourselves from these karmic bonds or karmic ties, and to release the mask, the facade, you know, the vanity, and see things again from a different perspective, with different eyes. Because the sun is here. The sun is ready to rise in your life. And you guys have been doing a lot of inner child healing. And again, learning to play your own song. Learning to listen to the beat of your heart. Because there's been a lot of changes in your life, and you're creating a lot of changes. And this has required you to remain loyal to yourself, remain loyal to your heart desires. And that's not very easy to do, because we're always so accustomed to honor others instead of honoring ourselves. And this is what you're learning right now, is to honor yourself. And you guys said there's a lot of bird energy here, a lot of owl energy, a lot of bird energy here. So you guys could be seeing a lot of birds, resonating with birds, or being seeing a lot of birds coming in. That's just your sign that your spirit guides are around you. I always see birds as my spirit guides when they always try to catch my attention. But again, there's been a lot of changes happening in order for you to trust in where spirit is trying to lead you, in order to trust where your intuition is trying to lead you, to trust in spirit and yourself and your authenticity and your potential and your gifts that you have to offer. When I allow others to support me, I support them too. I am courageous and powerful. And it's like, yeah, your new spiritual guides are coming in to help you and encourage you and to step into this new chapter in your life. There's also a new support coming in, whether it be, you know, spiritual, or whether it be, you know, platonic, or from, you know, new communities that might be coming in to help and assist you. But you're also learning to support yourself in a sense, and to, again, it's all about yourself here, okay? Because this is the first house, and the first house is all about yourself and how you present yourself and how you express yourself authentically, or, you know, because this new phase requires you to be your authentic self. We can't keep walking with the same mask. We can keep, you know, we can't go into the new phase with the same mentality or the same perspective that we've seen or see things in a sense. And this is, for some of you guys, could be an ego death. For some of you guys, could be shadow work. And again, for other of you guys, it's inner child work. And learning, you know, all these great lessons and able to take in that knowledge and use it so that you guys could use it in your next phase, in your next chapter in your life. Okay? Because a lot of you guys maybe didn't feel supported a lot in the past, or maybe don't even feel supported right now. But it's, again, you guys are just learning to support yourself first. You guys are learning to trust yourself and trust your abilities, to trust your intuition, and to trust yourself in challenging times, and to trust your heart. So all of this is, you know, helping you to bring in that inner peace and the inner balance, so that, because this is what's required of you, because you need to have your inner balance first before you could go out into the universe or out into the world, okay? Because then you could easily be tumbled down, you could easily be, you know, broken down, or you could easily be tipped over in a sense if you don't have that inner balance or that inner strength. But now you're realizing that you have power, and you're starting to use that power. Okay, so this is what I have from my pile once. I hope it helped. I hope it resonated. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. All right, pile 2. So we pick pile 2. This is your reading. So what is it that you need to know? How is this new moon in Aries be transformative in your life? So let's see. I will go over these cards at the end. So we have series, start blessing. Yes, proceed, be seen, push through. All right. So I feel like I'm even smiling right now, because I feel like there's going to be a lot more smiles. There's going to be a lot more achievement. There's going to be a lot of more blissful energy, a lot of more gratitude energy that I'm picking up for this pile, because it's like you guys have been pushing through a lot. So you guys have been pushing through the threshold, because it's like there has been a lot of things. I feel like a lot of energy that might have been working against you. But I don't even want to say against you, but maybe things that you had to work through in a sense, and where you had to keep proceeding and kind of pushing and have perseverance in a sense in order for you to, you know, reach your goal, reach the finish line, reach, you know, that happy ending, or however you want to call it or view it. And it's like now it's like there's a new cycle that is coming in where things are, you know, you have ascended, or you have, you know, rised above the lower vibration, rised above the chaos, rised above the confusion and the cloud, and where you're now up here, and where there's a lot more clarity, there's a lot more light here, and you're able to see things more clearly and act more clearly and proceed with more ease and confidence, in a sense, and where you're going to be allowing yourself to be seen more, and you're going to be seen more as well. Pile 2. Oh, how funny. Peacock spirit, let it shine. Exactly, you guys are about to shine. There's a lot of throat chakra coming out energy here too as well, so a lot of you guys are going to start speaking more, a lot of expressing yourself more freely, expressing yourself through creative outlets, expressing yourself through words, through singing, through writing, or podcasts, or whatever this is where there's going to be more eyes on you, okay? Especially if you're in the social media platform, YouTube platform, if you know, you're kind of out there in a sense where you have a community, or have been building a community. So we have the Ace of Wands, so there's definitely a new beginning here for you guys. And then we have the Two of Wands. So it's funny, 1 and 2 of Wands. So I feel like you guys are getting started, getting ready to start something new here. But with the 2 of Wands, like I do feel like a little resistance, or a little hesitation here of like, I don't know, you know, some fears might be rising up right now. But it's only, you know, this airy, fiery energy that is just kind of, you know, I want to say teasing you, you know, in a sense, but it's only kind of to remind you of your energy, kind of remind you of your power. There's a lot of fire energy that is coming up with this pile 2, so you could be a fire sign, but you don't have to be. Again, don't take the labels to the soul, or to the head, or whatever. But, you know, this is just kind of awakening your power. I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be in your power, feeling more in your power. It's just, there's just this good energy that I'm feeling with this pile, especially with this card, and where how she's standing. Like I could actually feel her power, and the power that is, you know, that is being ignited within her, and the power that she's anchoring in from the heavens above her. So again, it's like you guys are anchoring a new source, a new power, a new dream, a new cycle here, a new beginning. But it's like, don't let, you know, your fear in the past, or you know, don't let the past hold you back, in a sense. Yeah, you guys are gonna be more focused. Stay focused. You guys are gonna be reaching new horizons, going to the top of the mountain. We have see only love, look past the seeming errors, mistakes, and misunderstandings, and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. And again, it's like you guys have been working, and again, this is just things from the past that could, like the errors and the mistakes and the misunderstandings that could have happened in the past, could be could be messing up with your focus, or getting in the way of your focus. But again, you know, just go with the flow. Just trust your energy when you're being called to, you know, to retreat, when you're being called to take action here, okay? But it's all about remaining and staying in focus, and following the signs, following the things that make sense, following the coincidence, or not the so coincidence, because there seems like a lot of patterns here that have been happening, or a lot of events that have been happening that just be like, what? Like, it's just like spirit showing out for you guys. And it's again because you're able to see things a lot more differently, because there's not much static here that is preventing you from seeing stuff. Yeah, life force, express your driving passions, sensual and sexual powers are increased. And again, it's just that, oh, that's what I'm saying. I was feeling that energy, and I always feel this energy when I'm just like, I don't know, when I'm doing something creative, when I'm tapping into, you know, my sensual and my sexual powers, which is, you know, your vitality, which is your co-creation energy, and the energy that you use to be that magician, or where the magician uses to tap into in order to co-create with the universe, in order to plant new seeds, in order to nurture new seeds. And this is what you guys have been doing and are doing right now. I feel like there's just a new you that is entering this new astrological cycle. There's you're just feeling different, and then all this energy is feeling very, very good, because you guys are stepping into your power. You guys are stepping into your authenticity, and have been operating from your authenticity. So we have take a breath. So yeah, so if things seem like, they've been kind of confusing you, or maybe just kind of stirring up some fear within you, or just been feeling like you're drained or something like that, just take a breather. It's just that things have been clearing out from your slate, from your plate. So you could be feeling a little drained, and again, because of that, this fear could be arising. But just kind of listen to yourself when you're being called to step back into retreat, because you guys have been releasing a lot, and you guys are very intuitive as well, is what I'm picking up for this pile, but especially with this Cancer energy here. Some of you guys might have Cancer and Mars. I know I do, but I'm picking up a lot of Cancer and Mars. And again, it's expressing yourself here. There's a lot of expression with emotions, expression with authenticity, expression with a creative outlet here that I'm picking up from a pile 2. Power. Oh my god, okay, I think for pile 2, I'm done. But number 11, you guys are aligned. You guys are divinely aligned to your life purpose right now, to whatever that is that you're meant to be doing. It's like you guys are stepping into your power. You guys have so much to fulfill here. It's just that you guys have this new life force, being worked through you, or being transmuted through you, and it's just gonna allow you to just extend yourself in different ways. Stillness is the key to success. I accept that here now is exactly where I am, and that is a place of profound learning. You're exactly where you're meant to be right now. And right now you're learning a lot about yourself, and learning a lot about, your next step, learning about, what you're meant to be doing, learning a lot, what you're meant to be aligned with. And it's like through this stillness and taking a breather, it's just allowing you to kind of see things more clearly and towards your next step, and maybe seeing your power more clearly here. But yeah, there's definitely a new beginning here. And I feel like with this new beginning, is just a new you, a new authentic you. It's totally in your power, and this is going to allow you to create so much new blessings in your life, because there's a lot more blessings coming in your life. So yes, proceed. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do, yes, go for it. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to travel, yes, go for it. Whatever it is that you've been wanting to do with your persona, your looks or whatever, yes, go for it. Whatever it's gonna help you to do to step more into your power, do it. Go for it. But you guys are definitely stepping into your power with this new moon in Aries. So I hope this resonated, hope this helped. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.